guys, hello and welcome to day 4 of the 5-day challenge for the 20-hour week. I hope you're still with me. I know this can be really hard. You know, you can have the best of intentions and then it all just goes because life gets in the way. And this week has been incredibly crazy. But look, listen, we're still here. It's all good. And so this is actually, I suppose this is a really important part of the challenge because of everything else that we've talked about. Okay, let's do a quick recap. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to sort out my hair at the same time. You know, when you look back at a video and you think, oh my God, what was I doing with my hair? Anyway, diversions. Day 1 was all about mindset. Can you really have a 20-hour work week? You know, if you don't believe it's possible, then it's not going to be, you know, you're not going to be able to make it happen. Day 2, the money, the money in your business. You know, is your business model set up so that you can create a generous, healthy revenue income in those 20 hours a week? Day 3 was around the method, about how do you show up in your business? Do you plan it out? Do you have, you know, a certain discipline around how you do your business? Or are you literally just trying to catch, you know, minutes here? Now, as much as I talk about, like, you know, building a business in tiny pockets of time, you do still have to be very deliberate and carve out time for your business. It just cannot grow unless you nurture it and give it some time, even if it is an hour a day. You do need to be able to do that, because 5 minutes here and 5 minutes there, you know what, it can be done, but it's going to be really tough. And so, you know, for me, it's all about building that momentum. And yesterday I did talk a little bit about the momentum circle, because when you are growing your business in a few hours a day, the momentum is what you need to be building and growing, so that every time you sit down, you're not just sitting there going, oh God, I've got to start all over again. You know, so you've got to be able to keep building that momentum. If you're watching live, then say hello, pop your comments below, your questions below, and obviously if you're watching a replay of this, then pop your questions and thoughts and comments and everything below as well, because I'd love to hear from you. So today, what I want to talk to you about is something that I think is make or break, essentially, because if you don't look after this aspect of your business, everything else goes to pot. Now, the way that I structured this challenge is around the 4 core principles of Tiny Time Big Results. So we looked at purpose, so mindset, alignment, those types of things. We looked at profit, so around how you leverage in your business, how you make money, how, you know, if you've got a simple business model. 3 was around productivity, so how you show up. And yesterday I talked about 90-day sprints and holding yourself accountable and being focused and getting things done. And the 4th principle of Tiny Time Big Results is around play. And you might be thinking, I don't understand why this one is a make or break. Okay. Well, play focuses around 3 core components, and that's around self-care, rest, and fun. So let's talk a little bit more about what that means in your business, because now I'm about 80% of my book is written around Tiny Time Big Results. And when I started writing about play, and I was talking about self-care, and I was talking about taking time out and, you know, a few hours every week, that it's just my me time. And actually what I discovered over a while, it's something that I kind of didn't really pick up on, this distinction around self-care. It's, yes, the massages are good, yes, the time out is good, yes, all of that has a place, but it actually, I think, is a deeper level. And for me, it's about self-love, and it's about nurturing yourself, your soul, and what you're here to do, instead of giving yourself a hard time. And one of the classic things that I see business owners, myself included, struggle with is this idea of being good enough. Of being good enough in your business to do what is needed, thinking that what you do is good enough, thinking that people will think that you're good enough, thinking that people you know will think that you're you're a con artist, or that, you know, you're just chancing your arm, you know. And this idea of us not being good enough really can be incredibly detrimental. And I know that there was a time in my business when I just lost all faith in myself. Even though I had great results from my clients, I had results for myself, I just couldn't believe it. And what happened was when my self-worth dried up, my income dried up. And this is disastrous because, you're sitting there thinking, oh crap. And this is why it's a make or break, because you might think that, keep going, hustling, selling, making offers and, being productive and hitting goals and all of that kind of stuff is going to get you a really successful, sustainable business. But actually this is the make or break, because a lot of it, probably I would say 80 to 85 to 90% of your success is an internal job. And I know you might be tired of hearing people talking about mindset and thinking, oh my God, can we just get on with doing? But if the energy that you come to your work is not from a place of joy and excitement and alignment, and then everything that you do is going to be half-hearted. It's not going to get you the results that you're really here to get. It's not going to get you to that position that you really want to get to. Because you're always holding yourself back because you don't think you're good enough. You have that whole fake imposter, syndrome where you just think, oh my God, people are going to find out about me. And it's rubbish because you are so good at what you do. And, Marissa Peer, a friend of mine is a Marissa Peer trained hypnotherapist, and she's always talking about the fact that you need to keep telling yourself, I am enough. I am enough. And this is why self-care for me is very much around nurturing your self-worth, nurturing your self-love, and nurturing who you are and your gifts and your talents and your expertise. Because just because it comes easy to you doesn't mean that it comes easy to everybody else. And so you need to value that. And, all the stuff that we talked about in day 2 around money and profit and pricing, that all stems from this particular aspect, because if you don't value yourself, you're going to undervalue yourself and then underprice yourself. And that's going to make your business so much harder to run as well. Now, the second component is around rest. Are you sleeping? Are you resting? I'm one of those people that I can be very, very productive in the morning and I can be very productive in the evening. Once the kids have all gone to bed and, you kind of just sit down and you kind of get things done. And for a long time, I was like sitting there going, oh my God, I need to go to bed. This is ridiculous. I shouldn't be working late at night. But here's the thing. If I get 10 minutes of a snooze in the day, if the kids are watching telly or, when they fall asleep, I sometimes have a little sneaky 10-minute snooze at the same time. Honestly, that is just like a serious hit of energy for me, because then I can keep going, and that works for me. I typically go to bed around 12 o'clock and I'd probably be up around 7:30, 7:45. I'm obviously going to get the kids ready and all the rest of it. But it works for me. Every time I try to go to bed earlier, it doesn't work. Now, I'm in bed probably an hour and a half before I actually go to sleep, because I journal, I write, I might be listening to something. But the key thing here is that that's my me time, once the kids are in bed. But it works for me. So you've got to be thinking about, how am I bringing rest into this? Am I even taking time out to rest? Or is that sleep is for wimps? Which is rubbish, obviously. Arianna Huffington is now, she wrote the book on Thrive and about how sleep, I think there's the new one, The Sleep Revolution, about how sleep is actually one of the best productivity tips that you could ever have. Is if you don't sleep, if you're not getting enough sleep, if you're not getting good quality sleep, then you are really holding yourself back. Because as a mum of a few months old baby, I know that sleep deprivation can be incredibly damaging to our health, our well-being, your emotional state. So rest, whether that is actually just switching off and allowing yourself to switch off in your business, and then the third component is around fun. Are you enjoying yourself? I can't tell you, right? This is really important. I know I say everything is really important, but this is really important, right? When I'm working with my clients in the Momentum Circle, I have so much fun. I love doing it. When I work with clients in group programs, I love it. I adore it so much. Remind me to tell you about the mastermind that's happening very, very soon. But when I get to work with my clients and I get to see the results that they create, I get such a buzz from that. And so I know that I'm on track in my business. And that's the question I want you to ask yourself today. Am I having fun in my business, or does everything feel like a big So I love talking, as you can imagine. I love doing my live streams. I love recording my podcast. So those are the things that I focus on. And I'm sure there's probably 1,000,001 other things that I should be doing in my business to grow it. But what I really want to do is hone in on what works well for me and do more of that rather than trying to spread myself too thin. So fun, I think, kind of is like two aspects to that, right? Fun in your business. Are you doing the things that you really love to do? In terms of when you think about how you deliver your program, how you deliver your product. Like when I do my VIP days, I love it because I get to spend time in a really nice environment, get to eat yummy food, get to interact with my clients, up close and personal. I love it. So fun in your business and then fun outside of the business. You might grab me a cup of coffee. You might have heard people talking about like your inner child. So when I take the kids to the playground, here's my little sneaky confession. Like I go on the swings. And Mary says, I'm definitely sleep deprived. Yes, you are, Mary. You work too hard. And just finished listening to Thrive. Oh, excellent. I've got the irony. The phone is resting on Thrive at the moment. And, so I like to go on the swings. I've always loved going on swings. Always, you keep going high and high and high and high and high. It's fabulous. It's having fun. So are you having fun in your business? Or is it all work, got to get the business done, then you're going to go do your housework, go to look after the kids and all that kind of stuff? Are you making time for fun in your life and in your business? Because the way that I, really look at this journey, it's not a sprint. I keep saying this, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So you have to be really clear about that, yes, making money is important. Yes, selling and getting out there is important, but we're in this for the long haul. You want to make this a sustainable business. You don't want to burn out. So those are the 3 questions that I want to ask you. I want to get you to ask yourself today. Mandy Meehan says, sorry, roof issues with major winds in Liverpool. Got to dash. Oh, God, love you. Oh, I hope you're okay, Mandy. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know, it's terrible. Doris is an absolute bugger. She, best of luck, Mandy. Good luck with your roof. My son came into bed at like 5 o'clock this morning because he was scared, and then I just could not get back to sleep, and it was just howling, and it was terrible. So I hope everyone is safe. That's really important to say. So those are the 3 questions that I want you to ask yourself, right? Am I making time for self-care? Am I resting enough? And am I having fun in my business? 3 very simple questions, but 3 powerful questions. And the reason why I'm asking you kind of short, sharp questions in this challenge, obviously I don't want to make this overly complicated because it's a 5-day challenge. But what I do want to do is invite you to take a journey with me to explore these in greater depth. And that is what the 20-hour week mastermind is all about. It's a 12-week program. And I'm going to post the link below to let you read more about it. Because if this feels like a good fit, if you've gone through the videos each day and you've looked at the questions and you're sitting there thinking, I don't know how to make this work in my business. I don't know whether this will work in my business. What I love to do is to be able to get my eyes in your business. Okay. I like to just have a look and see what's going on and how you can actually improve it and make it a 20-hour week business. That's what I do. That's what Tiny Time Big Results is all about. And so the mastermind is a small and intimate group where we're going to do exactly that. Every week you'll get content from me based on these 4 core principles and what makes up those core components. And then we're going to have a mastermind meeting every week for those 12 weeks. Now, if you've ever been part of a mastermind before, you'll know that these are really, really valuable. And the way that I like to do my masterminds is I want to make sure that everybody in the group gets my eyes and everyone else's eyes on your business. So, when we look at a specific aspect, we'll be looking at how that applies to you in your business. So I'm really excited about this mastermind because it is going to be small and intimate. I'm not making this a big group, and I really want to help you create your 20-hour week blueprint. I'm going to post the link below, and I want to just say, because if this is the right fit for you, then I would love to have a conversation with you and see if it's a right fit. If it's not of interest, that's fine. If you're still looking to get support, then do check out the Momentum Circle because I have a special offer on there as well. So let me tell you about the Mastermind special offer first. The special offer that I have for the 20-hour week Mastermind Transformation Program, if you join before February the 28th and you pay in full, then it is only $750 for 3 months of the Mastermind, plus you get an extra month of the gold level membership of the Momentum Circle. So you're actually getting 4 months worth of support, masterminding, accountability, and some serious kick-ass work for 4 months for only $750. But that is if you join before February the 28th. Now that's $750 if you pay in full, or you can do 3 payments of $350. After February the 28th, it's actually $997 for the pay in full, or you can do 3 payments of $450. Now, if that sounds like a good fit, or you're not sure, you'd like to have a chat, book a time with me and let's have a conversation. And if that's not where you're headed right now, but you're still looking for some support and accountability, and you're sitting there thinking, geez, I really need to get this working, I need to get my business growing, and I've only got a few hours a day in my business, then definitely check out the Momentum Circle, because there's 3 levels of membership in the circle, and at the moment the gold level membership, which is usually $79 a month, is only $49 a month. That is for a very, very limited time only. Literally, you've only got another few days to get your hands on that offer. So $49, and you get implementation sessions, you get hot seat coaching, you get weekly accountability. The Momentum Circle is not about information overload. It's about taking what you know and making it work for you. So if that's of interest, I'll post the link below as well. So that's it. 3 questions for you today: self-care, rest, and fun. And I'll be sending you the link to the hub where all the videos are by email as soon as I finished uploading this video, and so you can catch up. Don't worry if you have missed anything. You have the opportunity to go deeper into this work with me on the Mastermind program, and you can catch up those videos. You probably have about a week or so to catch up on the videos before I take them down, so don't worry, you have got time to catch up. If you have any questions, then I'd love to hear them now. You can just pop them in the comments box below, or any thoughts, any aha moments. Let's see what time it is. I can't see anything coming up, and I can't see anything. Oh, Mandy had said something as well. See, I never see all the comments coming up there. Okay, so Mary, what's your plan for sleep? Do you have a plan for sleep, Mary? Okay, listen, I don't want to hold you up. After all, we all have tiny time. So I am going to end the video here, and I look forward to reading your comments and thoughts and comments below. Later on, tag me if you have any questions so that I see it, and I look forward to talking with you soon. I go to bed at 10:30. So how are you sleep deprived, Mary? Well, we need to talk, Mary. Okay. All right, my lovelies, take care, and forced though. Oh dear me, what do you like? All right, guys, talk to you soon. Bye. Oh, don't forget to join me for tomorrow. Day 5, really, really important.